Audio Jungle.
Mr. Sunny Ofehe against Department of State Security Services, if they are here, representative of DG DSS. Is he here? Our National Intelligence Agency, NIA. Clark, what's happening? Because the DG of DSS didn't make any representation. Mr. Sunny Ofehe was here last hearing date, and he made his presentation. The issue is that he is a Nigerian, a bona fide Nigerian, whose movement have been hindered by placing him in a watchlist. And he made it available to this committee that he is a free Nigerian who has never committed any offense. And he showed evidences of his credibility both in Nigeria and in Rotterdam. He was one time a gubernatorial aspirant of a ruling progressive APC, in Delta State. The only offense assumed for him to have committed is that he is fighting for the right of Niger Delta people, of which is one. He is the founder and executive director of Hope for Niger Delta campaign in Rotterdam. Is that DSS? Representative of DSS? The NIA made their representation and told the whole Nigerian through this committee last sitting that they had nothing against Mr. Sunny Ofehe, and they were not instrumental putting his name in watch list. We call on the DSS and the NIA to be here today to come and tell the whole Nigeria if Mr. Sunny Ofehe has committed any offense against Nigeria. Let them come and tell us. But unfortunately, none of them are here today. The representative of NIA made it abundantly clear that they don't have anything against Mr. Sunny Ofehe. But what we believe is that being a human rights activist, Hope for Niger Delta campaign, I particularly read his petition from beginning to the end. There are several letters of commendation to Mr. Sunny Ofehe of his activities, both in Nigeria and Rotterdam, to protect the interests of Niger Delta region. But we discover from this petition that whenever he's coming to Nigeria to go and show some of the people, some white men declared of IOCs, especially Shell Petroleum, who claim to have done a lot of trillions for Niger Delta people, and yet Niger Delta people are rolling in pains. Whenever I want to go with white men to go and look at the cloth that is false, they will deny him entry by interrogating him and embarrassing him in Nigerian border. At least at the airport on his entry. This was why they have not committed any offense, and each time to take him to their base in Victoria, because they will not be able to institute any charges against him that he has committed any offense. So we can now see that there is something happening for this man not to unveil the what? The first claim made by Shell Petroleum that they have done a lot of relegation in the Niger Delta region. So we we assume that is why this man has been innocently being harassed. So his credentials show that he has never committed any offense. And we have said, come and tell us. The man even said, straight to follow them to their base. From here last city, that if you have anything against me, come and tell you when I say to follow you. They have not been able to challenge him. Now to tell you, my dear, because we senators, we are the representative here, we don't just take a decision for the plenary to adopt by not hearing from the other side. Now that they have refused to come, because this man had to defer his flight. I mean, he said going back to Rotterdam by 1 week, spending money in the hotel here, expecting that DSS will come today to come and tell us if Sunny Ofehe has any case in their custody or in their records. But now, neither the NIA, because the committee resolved the other time that two of them should look at it together. I mean, the DG of NIA and that of DSS to please look at their record and find out who is to give a memo to the other agency for this man's name to be removed from what if you don't have anything against him. Unfortunately today, none of them is available. However, the National Intelligence Agency wrote a letter, I will need to do Nigeria here. Chairman Senate Committee on Ethics, invitation of public hearing of the Senate Committee on Ethics, privilege of Public Petitions, or the petition from Sunday Ofehe against DSS and NIA for alleged intimidation, harassment, and violation of fundamental human rights. I am directed to refer to the letter dated 8 April 2022 on the above project matter and to inform the district committee chairman and member of the committee that the Director-General National Intelligence Agency (DG/NIA), who had wished to appear in person at the above lecture hearing, will not be able to participate due to a pre-scheduled statutory meeting. While expressing his sincere regrets for his absence, please accept the appearances of DG/NIA highest consideration. In this letter, he never delegated any officer to be present. Last year, he delegated his most senior person in charge to represent him. And the man made it clear that they don't have anything against Sunny Ofehe. And we are also only expecting DSS today to come and tell us if he has anything against him. On this note, since none of them is available, we will stop it down. We allow Sunny Ofehe to go back to his country, or his place of abode in Rotterdam, to go and continue your work as Hope for Niger Delta region. I believe the DSS DG will be re-invited to come and meet us at the closed door to tell us if Sunny Ofehe has any issue against Nigeria. If not, we will instruct him to do the necessary processes to what? To remove his name from watchlist. Because this man has a fundamental human right for free movement as guaranteed by the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. But in order to delay him indefinitely, this committee will give you leave to go back to your place of business in Rotterdam. By the grace of God, we will give 1 week to the DG of DSS to come with position paper whether this man has done anything wrong to Nigeria, and if not, we will appeal to him to remove his name from watch list. And a copy of that letter need to be forwarded to this committee within the next 7 days. On that note, Mr. Sunny Ofehe, the Senate of Federal Republic of Nigeria hereby give you go ahead to travel back to Rotterdam. You will hear from us by the grace of this small comment. 3 minutes.
Distinguished Chairman.
Distinguished Chairman, distinguished senators, it is quite disturbing to see that for the second time in 2 weeks, in a week, the DSS refused to honor the invitation of this great committee, and also the NIA sending a letter that they cannot be here. As you have rightly said, it cost me a lot to change my ticket. I was supposed to depart a few days ago. It cost me a lot to change my ticket and to remain in Abuja waiting for this meeting today. But I want to address the House that tomorrow night I have a flight to Paris, and all my disturbances have always come from the border entry point and exit point. I think at this point in time my patience is running out. I don't know what will happen at the border point tomorrow. Please, I want to peacefully exit this country without anybody stopping me, because I've done everything within my capacity to bring this situation to an end. So I have a night flight tomorrow. I'll be leaving this country tomorrow, and I will not take it if I am stopped again after exhausting all of these means today. So the assurance I want to get from this committee is that I've obeyed you, I've followed all the instructions. I want to get an assurance from you that I'll get an easy passage out of this country tomorrow. And for the time that you all have also put in all of these, I want to say a very big thank you, and hopefully I can see the end of these whole proceedings when the time comes. Thank you, and God bless you.
Rest assured that as far as we are concerned, in the eye of the Nigerian Senate represented by this committee, I'm sure in the eye of the Nigerian public, going by our law, you are an innocent man. Even in the face of having committed an offense, our law still presumes that you are innocent, also proven and found guilty. The court of anybody by the court of competent judge. That's far from your case. Nobody has accused you of anything. Nobody has charged you to court. But from access of the court and understand of the amount of documentation you have before us, you are disturbed by the fact that always at the point of entry into and exit out of Nigeria, you believe you have been harassed. You have made your case sufficiently well enough. You are familiar with the fact of the case. Nigerians are aware. If anything, rather than you being on trial, you are the one who have succeeded in putting our system as security system on trial. So it is the NIA that we need to explain to the Senate and the Nigerian public on why this approach is continuing. It is the DSS that will have to offer an explanation. It is no longer you. You have come to equity with very clean hands, and you request that if you have committed any offense, it will be made known to you. Otherwise, you should be able to go in peace. And we are with you on this. The only assurance we can give to you, extending what our chairman said earlier, is that the NIA is an extremely responsible organization. The DSS is a responsible organization. And we want to believe that they will not do anything in cloud of law and order. And if they are there to work for the protection of all of us in charge of our national security, including your own security as a citizen of Nigeria. And we will communicate your concern to both agencies of the government. I was talking about DSS, so don't be surprised if they are also on their own, even monitoring what's going on there, as well as the NIA. So if you have any assurance to give, it is the fact that they will not do anything, flagrant violation of our laws. And we also keep an eye on what is happening to you as you exit. Please also submit a copy of the material to the Secretary of the Committee so that we also ensure that the comments with the committee also writes to participate in that petition. Thank you so much.
Final note, the DG DSS, very responsible man. The DG NIA, very responsible man. But they are not greater than Nigeria. They are not greater than Nigeria. Nigeria put them in those position of trust. And I believe that position of trust will not be breached. Since they have not been able to come out today to tell you Nigerian Embassy Sunny Ofehe has an issue. I'm talking to the DSS. They should let this Mr. Ofehe move freely in and out Nigeria. And this coming thereby direct the DG DSS, wherever he is here, wherever he is today, Mr. Sunny Ofehe has a flight outside Nigeria to France tomorrow. Make necessary arrangement to ensure that his movement is hitch-free. We're expecting the DG DSS to come with a position paper to this committee within the next 7 days to exonerate Mr. Sunny Ofehe or otherwise. If there's an issue or there's a signs in their system that Mr. Ofehe has committed any offense, then particularly to the committee, Mr. Ofehe can still be invited back to Nigeria to come and defend. But as far as we are concerned, this committee, as far as the documentation before this Nigerian committee, all the Nigerian ambassador in Rotterdam has given a clean bill of recommendation for Mr. Ofehe that is representing Nigeria well abroad. And from the statement of Mr. Ofehe, the last time this particular committee, he made it abundantly clear that the other person in Rotterdam made it clear that they are only expecting a memo from DSS to clear his name from the system. And the man made it clear that they are not the one who is initiating anything that will be in a watchlist. Since they are to guarantee safety of Nigerians home and abroad, we employ the two Director-Generals of NIA and that of DSS to work together to ensure that Mr. Ofehe's name is removed from watchlist. If they don't have anything against him as claimed by the representatives of DG of NIA in our last sitting. On that note, the same colleagues and Nigerian watching us, this Nigerian Senate hereby directs the DG, DSS and NIA to make movement of Mr. Sunny Ofehe free to and from Nigeria, and his right under the constitution should be guaranteed until if they have anything against him. Mr. Sunny Ofehe, you are free to move until you spoke otherwise by any of these agencies are so rude.
I'm an environmental and human rights activist. I live in Rotterdam, the Netherlands. So I'm actually here because I petitioned the two Nigerian security agencies, the DSS and the NIA. They put my name on their watch list since 2009 for no reason. And I've been using all diplomatic means in those 13 years to try and find a common ground, to tell them if they have anything against me, they can invite me. I've been to the DSS office several times. I'm a law-abiding citizen of this great country, and I've been doing a lot both in foreign and domestic capacity to promote the image of Nigeria. So I'm a criminal, so I don't deserve to be stopped, harassed at the port of entry anytime I enter and anytime I want to exit. So when the diplomatic challenge did not produce result, I had no choice than to petition them before this great committee on ethics, petition and privileges. And that's why I'm here. And then last week, Tuesday, the NIA was represented, but the DSS was missing, so they had to adjourn till today, and I had to change, that changed my whole plans of going back. So I waited, and then unfortunately I came today. The DSS was missing and the NIA was missing. So I don't know where they're hiding, I don't know what is going on, but I've done everything within my little capacity to try and clear my name. And I'll be leaving tomorrow. So I told the committee right a few minutes ago that if anything stops me at the airport, maybe I'll run out of patience. So what I'll do, I don't know. So yeah, that's where we stand right now. I don't know how that applies because the same committee invited these two agencies and they flagrantly refused to appear. So how can I still hold the Senate committee's declaration today as something that can be binding on me when I leave the country tomorrow? So that is my concern, because I don't see anywhere any Senate committee will subpoena agencies of government to appear and they will be missing. And I did not hear those sort of harsh words that should have come from the senators against these people. So it goes a long way to show that how can we be, if I did not have the capacity to be able to bring them to this level, I wonder if other people who are going through the same situation, what they will be going through. Some people are actually going through the situation and they are still innocent. So that is my call. However the case is, I am also domiciled in Europe, and I know all of the international channels to also follow, but I want to exhaust all the domestic means that is offered before me, before I take an international dimension to the whole struggle. So we'll see what happens. I don't even know what I mean by this statement, but what I'm saying is that I'm here, invited by the Senate committee. I flew all the way. I mean, the two agencies that were invited, they live in Abuja here. So if they stop me tomorrow with all of this that has happened, you just said the Senate has made a declaration. If they stop me on the basis of Senate making a declaration, then who knows what happens thereafter. I'm not a violent person, so don't take it to that angle. I'm not going to be slapping somebody or shouting and screaming, but I'll make the whole world bring the situation. I'll bring that situation to the attention of the whole world, and then we'll come out and dance our macabre dance in the open. Been criticizing Shell too much. Because yes, I've been supporting some of our farmers whose lands have been devastated by oil extraction and exploitation. And I've also supported them in bringing some court cases to the Hague against the Shell multinational oil company. And at the same time, I organized an international event to draw attention to the plight of the people of the Niger Delta region, which coincidentally I come from. So if this is my punishment, turn the hand of the clock backward, I will not stop. And that is why I can come out always in the open, because I don't have anything to hide. It's not easy to subpoena two big agencies with all the resources that they have and bring them to this floor. You cannot go to equity if you don't have a clean hand. I have a clean hand, I'm not a criminal, and I'm going back tomorrow and I'll go to my base because I'm exhausted. I have to leave you guys now. Thank you very much for having me.